You believe that spectacular salary is worth your life? Today's conversation is sponsored by the Billy Keels Advisory Program. If you want to learn more about how to make your 9 to 5 optional, just go to billykeels.com/advising. Once again, that's billykeels.com/advising. You believe that spectacular salary is worth your life? Really? This is one of the things that, I felt like I really needed to share this with you because I talked to so many people and I was in a world of enterprise software that is like literally in a bubble. So many people don't even know that it exists, and it basically moves the world because technology is what is moving the world. Like everybody's talking today, and I don't know when you're listening to this, but they're talking about artificial intelligence, machine learning, all of these different things. So much of that, it comes directly from the technology sector, specifically software. That's the world that I lived in. It's like this really exclusive bubble. And I had to share today this whole question of, you believe that the spectacular salary is worth your life? Like, really? And it didn't even come from an article that I read. This is an article that I read recently, relatively recently in the Wall Street Journal. I've kind of been saving it, and I thought, you know what, this is something I need to share because it literally made me stop and think, I have got to share this with you because I know you're here. You're counting on me to share these specific ideas and concepts, and it's easy to get lost, especially when you are a high-paid executive. You're a professional and you're making the massive 6 figures, sometimes even 7 figures, and you feel like you just have to give it more. Like, I want to share this article. So I read this article in the Wall Street Journal, and it's called Wall Street Curbs Young Bankers' Hours After Overwork Outcry. And it leads that one of the companies, I'm not going to name it. If you want to find it, you can find it. But it says adds 80-hour weekly cap. And one of the other companies revamps their timekeeping after a Wall Street Journal investigation highlighted investment banking's work-obsessed culture. Right? This is a different industry, but the fundamentally, when you're making a lot of money, not keeping it, but making a lot of money, you feel this obsession to prove your worth. I've been there. I know what it's like. And that's why I want to share this episode with you. And that's why I'm even calling it, You Believe That Spectacular Salary is Worth Your Life. And based on the conversations that I have, I know it's about wanting to make money because I've been there. Like, I was that guy for a while because I came from a middle class, lower middle class, working class family who's watched my parents work multiple jobs. And I thought money solved all problems. So that's the thing. It's going to provide all this extra security and reliability and all this stuff. And that's the excuse that we make for ourselves. The reality is, no, everybody just wants to be in control of the time. If you had to work 80 hours a week, or you could do something 80 hours a week with the people that you love the most, where you wanted, when you wanted, which would you choose? I know the answer to that. Because I start seeing, like, as I was in corporate, and I know this is, and the reason that I'm sharing this is because there are so many hours that you are in planes, trains, and automobiles that you're missing special events with loved ones. And you feel like you want to respond to anybody and not anybody and everybody, but you want to respond to the people that are most important to you in your life. And you feel like you can't do it because the company's calling, because you're making a massive amount of money compared to what you thought you would be making doing something that you like to do. It'd be different if you hated the job, but you like it. I liked mine. I really liked mine. I really did. I liked my job. And the thing is there's what you have to understand, or what I want you to understand, more than you have to understand. You can do whatever you want. What I really want for you to understand is that there is more than one way to win the game. You don't have to just keep doing more and more and more and more hours to be there, to be seen, to be visible, to feel like you're justifying your big salary. I get it. I've been there. I've done that. But I can tell you this, every single thing, and this is going to be a brief episode, every single thing starts with you understanding what you want to do and why you want to do it. You gotta get clear. Gaining clarity is the thing, doing the hard work of getting crystal clear on what it is that you want to do and why you want to do it A lot of times there's a who's that's created or linked to that clarity as well. You got to do the hard work to get there because it's going to help you make decisions faster, many times with more criteria, so that when you say no, you're okay. Because you know that it's aligned to the things that are most important to you. Why? Because you did the hard work to get clear, get crystal clear, like quantifiably clear. And if you need some help, go check out episode 481. It's really going to help you. I go deep into how you can quantify clarity. And it's going to help you out a lot. But start there. Because if you're in this game trying to keep up with the Joneses, and when I say keeping up with the Joneses, that means you're going out, you're working more hours so that you can flash your nice watch compared to the person that's next to you, or you can say that your house has the same thing that the person next door, or you're driving the same luxury car just so that you can keep up, and you're doing that at the expense of working 80 to 100 hours a week. Like in this article, it even talks about people going beyond 100 hours a week. There's only 168 hours in the week. Really? 100 working? That even beats me. Anyway, so here's the thing. The idea is working is not worth losing your life over. It just isn't. I mean, in this article, you will see like this specific article in the banking industry, there was someone that even lost their life over working so many hours. I'm all about work. Work smarter. And there are moments where you got to work harder, but not all the time. It's about doing it in alignment with who you are, who you want to be, how you want to live your life, and the lives that you want to impact. Because when you do it, you're going to figure out what works for you that will help to motivate you to do the type of work that you like to do. But if you believe that that spectacular salary is worth losing your life over, there's a lot of people that'll be extremely sad that you're not here and you did it for work. I don't know if this needed to hit to you today, but I'm glad that it got to you. And if you know that somebody else needs to hear this, share it with them. Take today's episode, do a quick share, and then follow up. Show that person that you care. Show them that you care, that you want to be there, that you want to talk about the concepts that you hear in the episode, and that you want to follow up. And you want to have the conversations. Show them you care, right? Because at the end of the day, if you believe that your spectacular salary is worth your life, I'm here to tell you it's not. Your loved ones want you here. Talk about it. Share it. Guess what? While you're doing that, you know what I'm going to be? I'm going to be right here. I'm going to be sharing, getting ready to prepare the very next episode so you can share again. All right. So until then, I want you to go out and make it a great day. And I want to say thank you very, very much. Today's conversation was sponsored by the Billy Keels Advisory Program. If you're looking to make your 9-to-5 optional and need some help, just go to billykeels.com/advising. Once again, that's billykeels.com/advising.